Start. Divine greetings, masters. Very good morning and good evening to all the participants. This is Madhu Soni here from Light and Soul Meditation Group, welcoming you all. Thank you so much for joining. And today we are on the 16th day of the 41-day program. And now today the wisdom we are going to take is on the 4 types of thoughts and its power. So how the thoughts help us, or how it creates imbalances in our life, or what kind of problems arise or benefits, we are going to learn about that. But before we take the wisdom, let's meditate for 1 hour and then we can take the wisdom. And based on that, you can have your questions and you can also share your experiences which you had in your meditation. If there are any questions, let me know. And I would appreciate if you have questions, so that through your questions, many things clear and we bring clarity in our mind, which helps us more into our life and awareness. It brings awareness. So let's start meditation. Before we go into meditation, take a sip of water, glass of water, keep it beside you, so that if you are feeling thirsty, you can drink water. But also take this glass of water before you start meditation, drink a sip of water, and later on at the end of the meditation also you can drink some water. So my dear masters, before we go deep into meditation, if there are new people, I would like to say that this is how we sit. We sit in cross-legged position. We sit with our feet crossed, ankles crossed. And if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, on mat, then you can sit on a chair or sofa or bed, whichever is comfortable for you. Let your feet touch the ground and cross your ankles like this. So you have to cross your ankles. Suppose this is my feet and I'm just crossing my ankles. And then same way, we are going to join our hands together, clasp our fingers, and then keep them on our lap. Now we are going to close our eyes. So 3 locking points. 1 is your feet, 2nd is your hands, and 3rd is your eyes. Or first is your eye, 2nd is your hand, and 3rd is your crossing your legs. So this is how we take the position. Now we start breathing in and breathing out. With Aanapansati meditation, the idea behind is that when you become one with your breath, when you focus totally on your in-breath and out-breath, the chattering mind stops. The incessant chatter of the mind, which behaves like a monkey who jumps from one branch to another branch, the mind never stops. Same way the monkey jumps from here and there. So that is how you start focusing on your in-breath and out-breath, and then this jumping of the thoughts, or how we behave like monkeys with our minds, it stops. And then that way we start getting lesser and lesser thoughts, and one time we will just have 0 thoughts and you will be deep into meditation. So that is the main aim. And then as soon as you go empty in your mind, or you become thoughtless, what happens is the cosmic energy, which is all around you, it starts coming inside your body through crown area. This is the crown area. It goes deep inside your body, and slowly it starts cleaning your 72,000 parasympathetic nerves, which has the etheric patches in it. And now when they start cleaning up, it heals you big time at all levels. So before we go delve deeper into meditation, let's start the music and sit in Sukhasana, clasp your hands, join your fingers, and close your eyes. So thank you, masters. Now take your positions. I will share the music, and give me a thumbs up if you hear the music. I would just put some relaxing music. 1 second, masters. Trying to share the music. I shared the music now, masters. Take your position. Sit comfortably in a relaxed position. Thank you, Harsiti. Thank you so much. Now, bring your hands together. Join your hands and clasp your fingers. Close your eyes. And now, become one with your in-breath and out-breath. No thoughts whatsoever. If you happen to think anything, if you remember anything and the thoughts are creating more and more thoughts, try to come back to your normal, natural, easy, free-flowing breath. We just have to become one with our in-breath and out-breath. When we keep our focus on the incoming breath, start feeling your nostril or the nose tip and see how it feels when the breath comes inside your nose. And when you release the breath, goes out your nostril. Feel how.
Not clear, please. Sound is not clear.
How the feel how each outgoing breath feels to you. Just become one with your in-breath and out-breath and feel each in-breath and out-breath in your nostril. Feel the warmth of each breath and slowly, slowly, does it feel cold to you? As you start relaxing, this warm breath starts cooling itself. And there will be a time when you will feel that you are actually not breathing, but you might be breathing. Still, the feeling or the sensation won't be there. So just be one with your breath. Relax your head space, your brain area, the left and right hemispheres of the brain. The frontal area of the brain, which has the neocortex, over your forehead. Breathe into it and breathe out and relax yourself. Relax the backside of your head. Breathe into it and breathe out. Now, just go within your throat area. Feel each incoming breath going deep down your throat. Feel it. And when you release, Feel how it goes out through your body, through your throat, and out through your nostril. And now relax yourself. Feel your eyes, your ears, and your nose now. Feel each incoming breath on your face, on your cheeks, jaws, your ears, eyes, and nostril. And relax when you're breathing out. Now relax your shoulders, your elbows, your hands and fingers. With each incoming breath, relax your shoulder blades, your upper back, middle back, and lower back. Feel each and every breath onto your spine. Feel each incoming breath now coming through your spine, as if the spine is breathing. And now relax while breathing out. Now relax and breathe in into your chest area, your heart, your lungs. Breathe in through your diaphragm and relax. Now, with each incoming breath, let this precious breath go into your stomach, in the upper abdomen region, lower abdomen, your reproductive parts, and your bottom parts, where your large intestine is. Breathe in and relax while breathing out. Now, feel your lower half part of the body. With each incoming breath, relax your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles, shin, your ankles, heels, the sole of your feet and your toes. Feel each incoming breath in your muscles, your bones. Let this precious breath go inside your bone marrow. Let it relax you and rejuvenate you. Feel alive with this precious breath. Feel rejuvenated, peaceful and calm with every incoming breath. As thoughts subside, helping you gain this cosmic energy which is all around us. This cosmic energy enters your body and starts cleaning your 72,000 parasympathetic nerves, which are also called as Nadi Mandal. Our body is connected with the 5 elements: earth element, space element, fire element, water element, space element, air element. Altogether, we have 5 elements that we are connected with. And we do have our 7 layers of the body, which helps us in many ways. As we delve deeper and deeper into meditation with each incoming breath and each outgoing breath, start going deep into our soul consciousness, leaving the body's consciousness. Between 2 consecutive breaths, we experience the expansion of the consciousness that is there. We start becoming one with everything, with all that there is. Feel the relaxation washing over you, rejuvenating you. Experience this supreme bliss with each incoming breath. Drown into this deep meditation and your normal, natural breathing, which heals you along with the cosmic energy, inside out. Be aware of your breathing. Don't go into thoughts. No mantra, no chanting. Just focus on your incoming breath and outgoing breath. Don't go into sleep. Just be aware that you are breathing. Breathe in and breathe out, and keep all your focus on your natural, normal, easy, free flowing breath. No mantra, no chanting, no thoughts, just breathe in and breathe out. Relax each and every part of your body. Let go of any worries, any tensions, and just breathe in. The air that we breathe helps us focus, and it also helps connect us with the cosmic energy. We focus totally on our incoming breath and outgoing breath. Cosmic energy comes inside through our crown area, helping us, energizing us, rejuvenating us, and healing us. It also brings positivity in us. Once we start breathing in and breathing out, we get this cosmic energy. This cosmic energy enters our DNA, all the organs, every body part. Our DNA is stored in our body, in our genes, in chromosomes in the form of telomeres, where every cell in the chromosome, which has the central part as the nucleus, has this DNA in the form of telomeres, where the end part of telomeres has this DNA, and every DNA has the genes. When we grow older, After 30 years of age, the tendency of human body to start age starts. As we age, the telomeres don't grow. They don't multiply. But when we meditate, the telomeres starts growing, multiplying. New growth happens, and the aging process stops. Meditation can help you in many ways, and this is one of the ways which helps us in energizing and making us youthful. We are not the body, but soul. And we start understanding this as we get deep and deep into meditation. When we practice regular meditation, we understand that we all are souls. We understand the soul's consciousness. We understand why we are here, what is the purpose of our life, why we have taken this incarnation, this birth in the human form. What is that which we need to learn? The main dharma of this human life is to be happy and enjoy every moment, experience love. We are here to experience this humanness. And learn our lessons, thereby expanding our consciousness, raising our intellect and wisdom. Feel and imagine that you are sitting under a pyramid, because that is what I see now. The pyramid has come for us so that we can meditate inside, sitting beneath it. Feel the energy of this pyramid. This pyramid is a healing pyramid. It's a pyramid in green color. Feel the healing energies getting inside your body, masters. I can also feel masters who are here today with us, guiding us with the meditation. Every step of the way, we are being guided. So that we understand what soul journey is, how the soul travels from one body to another, why we take incarnations, why we do what we do, because of our purpose, life in general. When you meditate, energy start working in you, helping you heal internally as well as externally. This energy that is now filled in your body helps you become happy, rejuvenated, relaxed, peaceful and calm. It helps you de-stress. It removes any irritation and anger from your system or human body. You start letting go of trivial matters. You start letting go anything that is bothering you. Slowly, you start becoming more and more alert, aware. You start becoming energy saver than using energy or dissipating energy. Start knowing how to raise your vibration. Start understanding the proper ways to eat, to live, to think. Meditation helps you in many ways. Even when you read spiritual books, you start understanding and become aware of the energies. You can still raise your energy with the help of reading a spiritual book. Also by sharing experiences, listening to others' experiences, and connecting with this great energy. You become sensitive to energy. You know how or which kind of energy is there, good or bad. Just become one with your breath, your in-breath and your out-breath. No more thoughts, no mantra, no chanting. Just become one with your breath. When this energy heals you, the healing it brings inside your body is many folds. The green color stands for healing, abundance, growth. It also stands for money, financial gains. The pyramid that is seen is of green color. Feel and imagine the energy coming within your body. When we meditate, our astral body comes out from our physical body. And this is when our body goes astral traveling. Travel astrally with our astral body. This astral body is connected to the silver cord. And that is why we can visit faraway places. We can visit anyone, astral traveling. But for astral traveling to happen, we need more and more energy. And for getting this energy, the more we meditate, the more we go deeper and deeper inside and into the soul. And when we become one with our breath, totally focusing on our breath, this cosmic energy gets inside our body, fills our body with energy. And we can use this energy now for astral traveling, for third eye experiences. But as they say, the third eye is just like gold. The energy we use should be used very carefully, as if you are spending gold. So be careful with using energy. Slowly and slowly feel your body and body's consciousness, masters. 5 more minutes. Now, slowly and steadily come back to your body's consciousness. Straighten up your spine, your lower back, middle back and upper back. Straighten up your neck, your head. Now straighten up totally. Feel your toes, your hands and fingers. Slowly and slowly start feeling your hands, unclasp them and rub them together. And now keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Keep the palm of your hands on your eyes lightly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Now with ease, try to open your eyes within your hands, and with a beautiful smile, you can open your eyes. Thank you, Masters. Thank you so much for joining and having this wonderful deep meditation. Gratitude, Masters. Thank you. Thank you so much. So whenever you guys are ready, you may drink some water, and then we'll be ready to take on the wisdom for today, day 16. The wisdom for today is about the types of thoughts and its powers. So whenever you're ready, you may open your videos. Thank you, Kalpana ji. Thank you, Anup. Yes. Let me share the screen for the thoughts and this. Yes. So here we are with the top day 16th slide, the 4 types of thoughts and power of your thoughts. So what are thoughts? What can we think when we see the word thought? What imagination it creates in your mind? So thoughts are nothing but our mental understanding of things, what we believe in, experience, or what we perceive. So it is on these bases that we form ideas, opinions, and or beliefs about ourselves or about others, about world or things. So for better or worse or neutral. So thoughts can be of high frequency, low frequency, same way. It can also, these thoughts are the first point of creation in our mind. Our thoughts create our realities, and that is why they create ripples in our lives. How? We are going to learn more about it, but here are some quotes that I have gathered. One of them is about what are our thoughts? We are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far. Given by Swami Vivekananda ji. And then the second thought is from Buddha. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. So there's another quote that I was able to get. What we think is what we become. What we think, we become. So these are some of the thoughts that actually are very true. And that is why they are mentioned by great masters. Every thought we think creates our reality, and every word that we speak or take out from our mouth is very valuable and effective as soon as it is spoken. Yes, as soon as it's spoken. So that is what thoughts are. Now, what are the four types of thoughts? There are four types of thoughts. One second. Yeah. The first thought is the disastrous thoughts. Second is the negative thought. Third, positive thought. Fourth is the miraculous thought. So these are the four categories of thoughts, the way a human mind can think. It can be disastrous, it can be negative, it can be positive, it can be miraculous. But how many, like, how do we think miraculous thoughts, or how, or when we do think positive? Or are we thinking negative most of the time? Or sometimes are we thinking, or most of the time, are we thinking disastrous thoughts? So we are going to learn more about it. So all that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. This is given by Buddha. And so same way, when we are thinking about anything, what are the ways we think? Are we thinking in a very negative way, or the thoughts that we are having in our mind are disastrous? So we need to check. We need to check what is the mind that is thinking. Are we aware of our thoughts? If we are not aware, don't you think we are creating our reality every now and then with our thoughts? With every single thought that comes into our mind, or any negative thought, or any positive thought, or disastrous thought. Sometimes we do find that miracles exist or miracles happen, but do we think that these can happen with us? Are we going to have those miraculous thoughts that can change our life? Yes, it can. So these are the four types of thoughts that are there. The first thought we are going to talk about will be disastrous thought. But see how the mind is. The mind tells us about the limitless power. So 5% is the conscious mind. If you can see the top left side, the 5% of our brain has this conscious mind where the brain activity happens. But the unconscious mind, how much does it control? It controls 95% of the day with our thoughts. So just imagine. So your thoughts, whatever worries and troubles, whatever worries and troubles you, controls you. So most of the time, what are we doing with our life? Either we are thinking in our past or in our future. What is happening? We are not thinking in our present. We are thinking about our past, and that is what is controlling us. It gives us worries. Same way with future, when we think about our career, our life, anything, our relationships, what are we doing? We are becoming very anxious, thinking about our financial status, about our career, about our relationships, and it is bothering us. It is creating that worry in us. So again, our thoughts are being created, and then we manifest them. So thoughts become things. You are confined only by the dominating negative thoughts of your past. So most of the time, what happens is a human mind can always, not always, I should not say always, but a human mind mostly, as soon as there's something happens, the automated negative thinking starts happening. These are called ants. So we, whenever there's that automated negative thinking, what happens? It starts creating that reality in our life. We are using that negative thought, and we don't even know what it can do. As soon as we have started thinking about any negative thought, a disastrous thought, or any positive thought, those things starts happening in our life. But we don't even we are not even aware, I should say. We are not aware, not slightly aware about what are we thinking. Once we bring this into our habit, how we are thinking, and we become aware of our thought process, we are going to manifest positive thoughts or miraculous thoughts, or whatever thought you are having. So what is happening? We are actually every now and then thinking about automated negative thinking. That is the thought process that goes on in human mind. And that is what we need to change. That little voice inside your head that says, I can't do this, is not your friend. That means when your mind or something in yourself tells you that you can't do this, that means it's your negative mindset thinking or negative mindset speaking to you. You have at least 70,000 thoughts, like 50 to 72,000 thoughts are there in your day-to-day life, which comes across in your mind, and you start thinking about it. When you meditate, you start lowering those thoughts and you start getting into that thoughtless zone. You start becoming more and more aware. You start becoming more and more aware how you are thinking. What are your thoughts? What is your thought process? What is your mindset? So that is what you start gaining. You start gaining the mind's limitless power. The 5% of the mind is the conscious mind, but the remaining 95% is the subconscious mind, which hears everything, listens to everything, whatever we are doing, whatever things are surrounding us, everything is being heard by the subconscious mind. So what are you feeding to your subconscious mind? Your surroundings, whatever is happening, it is listening everything. So your brain is constantly developing. It continues to develop new neurons throughout your life in response to mental activity. Sorry, I can't see the down. So that is what is happening. Yeah. So anyhow, now when I say about thoughts, what are the thoughts that are there? Like, as I said, the first one is the disastrous thoughts. So these disastrous thoughts, when anyone assumes or thinks the worst possible situation or outcome for themselves or others. So it can be related to, oh my goodness, my husband did not reach. Is he okay? I hope he's not in an accident. That way, that is a kind of disastrous thinking. So what you can do, you can always say, like, cancel, clear, delete. When you are actually thinking about any disastrous thought, why are you even thinking? Why your mind is going there? We also need to understand and become aware that these thoughts are there in our human mind. 5% is only the conscious mind, like that is the awareness you have. But when you meditate, this awareness can be increased. So that is what happens when you think of any disastrous thoughts. How we think that? We assume and we think the worst possible situation or outcome for ourselves or for others. So that is the way that disastrous thoughts can be. What are negative thoughts? Negative thoughts can be, it can be thinking bad about ourselves or others. But why this happens, negative thinking? Because we are under stress or we are under low self-esteem. We understand that, yes, this is very negative, or we talk negative about others. When we don't like someone, we say, oh, she was showing off or he was showing off. Why? Because we think that they are capable of that, we don't have that. That's why we become jealous and we start thinking about that. Negative thought pattern starts erecting up in our mind. So these are negative thoughts. We create these negative thoughts. Every person have negative thought as well as positive thought. It is up to us what we create: disaster, negativity, or positivity. Now when we talk about positive thoughts, what are positive thoughts? Positive thoughts are like thinking good about yourself or others, or creating a positive way to look at things. You love your own self. You start thinking about yourself. You are being very careful what you're thinking, what you're eating, what you are dressing up, how you're looking, but not in that negative way that, oh, I need to look much prettier than somebody else, or I need to wear something good so that everyone praises me. No, nothing like that. It's like positivity in every sense of being optimistic and full of hope, and it brings a positive change in your life. So that is what is positive thought. As soon as your minds as soon as there is a situation that is there in front of you, whether your child hasn't come home or your husband is late from work, What are the thought patterns that come inside your mind? Check your thoughts. See how your mind, what your mind is creating, what mindset you are having. So this is what you need to understand. We can create this positive thought, we create the negative thought as well, we create disastrous thought as well. But can we change this thinking pattern? Yes, we can. So there are positive thoughts as well as miraculous thoughts. What are miraculous thoughts? So miraculous thoughts are when you believe that anything can happen, anything good can happen, any miracle can change the course of what you thought is not possible, but still that will work. But you still believe miracles can happen, and that way everything or anything is possible. It is going to happen, will happen, and when you have miraculous thoughts. So that is the 4 types of thoughts that are there, and that was the last slide. So this is how thoughts are created in your mind. Some examples, like as I told you about, if the children are not home yet from school, what are the thoughts that can be disastrous? If they're in traffic, I hope everything is okay. I hope the traffic is very busy and lot of traffic is there. My child is coming from cycle, and I hope they are crossing properly. But in your mind, what is happening? You are actually creating that outcome that there might be some accident. That's why you are creating those things in your mind. So what happens as soon as you create that thought manifests. What are the negative thoughts? Same way, the negative thought can be, oh, I hope I'm able to do this, or I think I'm not capable of doing this. I'm going to fail in the subject, something like that. So these are some of the negative thoughts that you create by your own self. Your mind can create. But then when you create these thoughts, the thoughts have the power to manifest. It starts become they start becoming reality in your life. So but when you start thinking positive, suppose if now your child hasn't returned home, now what you can do? You can always think, okay, whatever happened, but I think we can think positive. How? We can start thinking about, my child is safe and they will safely come home. They might be late due to some work, and they will come home properly. So everything is okay with my child, and send good wishes to your children. Same way, if your husband is at work and he is very late, so try think positive rather than creating that negative situation in your mind, or thinking about any disastrous thoughts with traffic or anything else, or anything with your relationships, like, oh, my husband is, I hope he's okay and not with some woman, something like. Don't even go there. Come back to that positivity that, my husband is safe and sound, he loves me very much, my children are safe and sound, they'll come home as soon as their work is over, and they are totally protected and supported. So always think positive, not negative. Same way with miraculous thoughts. How you can say, the main first good example that comes to my mind is of a recent happening in my own life, where I lost my phone, and I said that nothing is lost in the kingdom of God. I have this faith and trust that I will get my phone back. And that is what I had in my life. I created that reality. I affirmed that nothing is lost in the kingdom of God. And dear guides, I think I'm going to get my phone as soon as I reach the police station, and within 15 minutes, I am going to get it. And that is what exactly happened. Same way, if I'm going to reach somewhere, I will say, okay, within 10 minutes, we will reach there, or after 10 minutes, we are going to reach there. And that is what happens, because I am creating my reality every day. Why? Because I am meditating. I am having this energy. My energy is full. As for an example, suppose that a vessel, a pot in which we fill water, that is totally filled with water. It's totally filled. Now there's no space to fill the water. What is going to happen? The water is going to overflow. So that is what. So my energy is full. And what am I doing with my energy? I am manifesting my thoughts. So whatever I speak with my mouth, or I take out from my mouth, I would speak it very positively or miraculously. So whatever I said before about disastrous thoughts and negative thoughts, I cancel, clear, delete. I would say I cancel, clear, and delete all the negative thoughts or all the disastrous thoughts that I created just now, then and there. Same way, you also can do that with every negative thought. If you have spoken from your mouth, taken out from your mouth, what are you going to do? You're going to say, for every negative thought, every one negative thought, you're going to supply 3 positive thoughts with it. And you're going to say, I cancel, clear, delete any negative thought that I have spoken, or so and so negative thought I have spoken. Now, what is the opposite of that negative thought? My children are safe, my children are protected, my children are happy, and they are going to come back home soon. Same way with your husband's negative thought that you have created in your mind, same way you can do that. So 3 positive thoughts you have to supply. That means with every negative or disastrous thoughts. So the best way to go forward with your life is always use positive thoughts, and the bestest way is to use miraculous thoughts, as if there's something that happened in future, which is like you are actually creating it in your present moment. So that is how you need to create this miraculous thoughts. So thank you, masters. I hope it was easy and clear for you. This was it for today. So I hope it was easy and understandable for each one of you. And so let me know if you have any questions related to the today's topic, and you can also share your experiences and anything, if any questions you have. Yes, Gaganji, please unmute yourself. And yes, greetings, master.
Greetings. Really good topic, wonderful topic for my example. Today, can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, your voice comes very slow, so yeah, loud. Yeah.
My daughter, she just turned 21.
Wow.
Yesterday, yeah.
Wow. Congratulations to her and to you as well.
Thank you. And today she wanted to go to wherever in her car. You know, she's driven just around nearby, but not that far. She wanted to go today.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly as you just mentioning, she goes, so I was ready to take her, you know, because I always take her. And she goes, Mom, I want to go by myself. And I was like, my heart just dropped. I was like, oh my God. And I said, are you sure? She goes, yeah, Mom, I think I want to try. I was like, oh my God. I obviously tried to just calm myself. And then I remembered, I said, oh my God, I'm doing meditation. I need to stay calm. And then same way my husband comes up from his office and he goes, I goes, she wants to go by herself. And he goes, just let her. You sure? He goes, yeah, just let her go. You know, she needs to learn. And I said, okay. So as soon as she left the house, I did exactly as you just mentioned. I said, you know what? She's going to be fine. You know, she's going to go happily and she's going to come back happily. And I changed my thoughts. And believe me, it was like she came back after like 1.5 hours. But, you know, safe, sound, and she was very happy. And so was I. So this example you're talking about, thought process, it happened to me today. I was like, oh my God. I could have turned the other way, you know, having those thoughts, oh God, I wonder what's going to happen to her. She never driven. I said, no, you're not going to think like this. Think positive and see what happens. And she came back and she was so happy, and so was I. So it was
wonderful.
Like,
this is an excellent example. Same way as you have mentioned, it was very difficult for me because living in US, when your child goes to school in high school and when they come back late because due to some activity, what thought process goes into our mind is, first thought is always negative. I don't know why, but we do think so negative. Human mind, really, that is the it's like, I don't know why God created this negative ants, right? Automated negative thinking. So this is like, I was like, no, I used to be very like controlling, and still I am, I should say, with my children. But I would be very controlling and tell her, come back early, come back soon, and don't do this, don't do that. But one time I checked my own thoughts. What am I creating and manifesting? So then that way I let her go and told her, okay, come back home soon, but this is the time and don't wait. If you want me to come and pick you up, I'll come and pick you up. So that is what it was very difficult for me as a mother, because we think that our children are still small, and it gets very difficult. But see, that is what happens. So very nice example, Gaganji. Thank you so much for sharing. It also brought tears in my eyes, I should say.
It just happened today, and you start talking. I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, because it's true.
That's what. See, that is what. And as soon as every day, I'm telling you, this is very particular. Every day when I'm taking every class, those kind of things are happening with me. So when you are connected with the energy, see, today I saw green pyramid. So thank you to the pyramids for the great energy during meditation. I felt it. I don't know about you guys, because you need to share. So how was your meditation, Gaganji?
My meditation today was really orange, and it's like orange mixed light just here. And you know, when you say that time to come back, I don't want to
Come back. Yeah.
I don't that
Because energy was too much, and I wasn't even, I was speaking, but I was like, my one eye wasn't even opening. I couldn't even open. So that was happening. So I saw that green pyramid, and that is what I saw. And that's what, even, I don't know why, but today I was reading this book, Lobsang Rampa, You Forever.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that is the energy I felt, as if somebody is here near my ears, and that energy I could feel. It was a very loving energy. I don't know what, but it was a very loving energy, creating some. But anyhow, the healing energies were there today. So I hope you guys felt it. So
yeah, so Maya said I always have this. It started from here, and it was all on my face.
yes,
Just here, and I just get, you just lose yourself in it. It's just so nice. It's like you can feel some kind of, just someone's giving you really loving hug.
that's what.
It's just it's very difficult to explain, but
Yeah.
but then I don't want to come back quickly. I just wish I can just stay there and don't come back. But I think maybe I was thinking, maybe it's good that it's important to come back, because sometimes when you're doing magic by yourself, you don't know how to come back. So that's I'm telling my mind again, like positive thinking.
No, but if you are deep into meditation, don't try to come back. Only come back when your body is ready. So do that.
Sometimes I have to actually, force myself to wake up. I don't want to say it's okay for me to just.
Yeah, but yeah, actually we are taking wisdom. So we need to come out so that you can take that wisdom, like how you took today, right?
Yeah, because I was like, sometimes it's important to just, come back and see if you can. Just like when I listen to you, and as you say, you do say take your time. You never say just come back quick.
Yeah.
And then I start slowly just, opening my hands, and then it's like I'm feeling really heavy when I'm, bringing my hands on my eyes.
Yeah, because of the energy.
Yeah. But I said, yes, nice. I always have beautiful experience.
Wow. Thank you for sharing, Gaganji. Thank you so much. It was really wonderful, and your example was also very wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Deepak ji.
Atma Vandan to all my masters.
Greetings.
And very good morning and good evening to all of you all. It's a pleasure seeing all of you.
Yes, same here, Deepak ji.
Thank you very much. To start with, a very interesting and a very important topic which you have taken every day. So first, let me acknowledge that the vast knowledge and wisdom which you share is amazing, just so very good. There are few people, but they are really missing something I really honestly tell, where they are, I don't know. They said, I was made to understand where the diamonds have been, sold. Very few people are there. So you are sharing diamonds, and there are few people who can buy these
That's
diamonds.
okay. No problem. I think next class, I think slowly, once we start giving this group that energy, definitely more and more people will join. And well, we are just the medium, So let's see. Definitely,
So
it will.
that's true.
We'll have
I
more and
appreciate.
more.
I
Yeah.
fully appreciate and endorse that totally, because when you do that, you are doing your job. You are doing what your karma is. You are doing that is far excellent. The rest, leave the energy. Energy will, uh, you
Yes.
know, do the work. Coming to the topic of the day, was great. It is very rightly said, there is only 5% conscious mind, and the 95% is a subconscious mind which works. So also we have about 7,000 thoughts a day. So they are bombarded every now and then. The first part
70,000,
is
70,000, not 7,000, 70,000.
I'm
My God.
sorry, 70,000 thoughts are bombarded,
Yeah,
one after another. So
correct.
to be out of the four criterias you have very beautifully drawn, the disastrous thought, the negative thought, the miraculous thought, and the positive thoughts. You have a role to play there. So when you have to play that role, the role is that the very primarily, if you understand, try to be thoughtless. Unless we come to that stage of thoughtlessness and live in the moment, is the
Yes,
crux of the whole thing.
yes,
That is where we have to learn that live with the moment which is the reality of life. What is past is you don't have. What is in future you don't know. What you are living is the present. So how do we live in this very present and be conscious of it? So you are living in the present. You have no, it is happening. But to live in that present is a very interesting part of it. And to be of that and the thoughtlessness are two important criteria. So you'll have to bear in mind whenever we're talking about. And when you become only conscious of that, you'll be able to walk that path. This is
welcome.
what I wanted to share a few thoughts of this.
Yes.
And then these positive thoughts and the miraculous thoughts will start going in. There's a few thoughts which I have in my mind to share. I hope I'm able to contribute
No,
something.
yeah, definitely. And you are very correct there. That is the crux of the whole session, that once we start meditating and we become thoughtless, once we start becoming one with our breath, the incoming breath and the outgoing breath, when we keep our thoughts totally at bay and not thinking about them and only thinking about the breath that we are taking in. So with each incoming breath and each outgoing breath, and between two consecutive breaths, like two consecutive breaths, once you are deep into meditation, once you just focus on your breath, that is where your this cosmic energy starts coming in. When this cosmic energy starts coming in, that means the etheric patch of your body, which is now black because of negativity or negative thought process, negative mindset, or any negative thing, what happens, this negativity starts cleaning up because of the cosmic energy that you are gaining. So every night when we sleep, when our mind also goes to sleep for a while, what happens is we start getting this cosmic energy. And in the morning, once we get up, some days we feel, oh wow, today I'm so fresh. But some days, because your body is actually not sleeping, your body is actually traveling, you are not sleeping, your mind is totally awake. You slept, your body slept, but your astral body came out. Now astral body, like every person who is on this planet, their astral body comes out at night. So it's not a joke or not a magic or not something else. It's the reality of life, that we have physical bodies, but we do have 7 layers of the human body, and in one of the layers we do have astral body. That astral body comes out, and that we do astral traveling, we do dreaming. That is one type of astral traveling. So when we come in that astral traveling experience, we our mind is awake, we are thinking so many things. Same way, when during meditation or during the whole day we are again thinking, our mind never stops. But when we start meditating, we start becoming aware, we start understanding the whole point, what is happening with us. And then that is the time when our thoughts, they also starts like we become aware with our thoughts. What are we thinking? When we take this topic, and when I have when I have told you about this topic, now what everyone can do, we should become very much aware. Not should, but we have to become aware with every thought that is there. What are we thinking? Are we thinking straight? Are we thinking in a good way or a bad way or positive way? Not only for us, but for others also, we should not think negative. Once we start thinking negative, those negative things can manifest in other people's lives, whether it be your friend, your mother, your father, your children, your relatives, whoever may it be, even in your career, in your business, in your office work environment. Don't ever think negative for anyone. That negativity comes back to you. Always send positive energy, always send loving energy. No negativity, no negative thought process, no mindset. Once we start getting into that negative mindset or negative cycle, that cycle will only manifest. So that is very correct, Deepak ji. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, and it's really wonderful. And now today, as we have taken the class, so practice this. See with your like I would say, don't think with your thoughts, be aware and see your thoughts. That means be very much aware what you are thinking, and that change will happen. Once you start changing yourself, you don't need to change others, you will just change yourself. So because what happens is, when you see anybody thinking negatively or or bad, what is that telling you? It is telling you that that is the reflection of you in them. That means those people who are behaving negatively with you, there's something negative in you that you need to correct. Once you correct that negative element that you see in that person, you correct in your own self, you start healing yourself, you start changing yourself. And what happens next? Now you go ahead and take their positive behaviors. You understand that positive behavior. Once you start inculcating those positive behaviors, that fellow who you become irritated with, or you're not able to talk to them, that fellow will go away from your life. They will fall away, like not fall away in that sense, but with your friend circle, they will go away if you are irritated with that person. But I'm telling you in a good way, like how you can remove, because that person has come into your life to show you your reflection, and they are just there to bring that lesson to you, which our soul has already planned, which our soul is like taking this journey. We are here to learn these lessons as if we are in grade school. So that is what is happening with our thoughts as well. It's a very deep meaning, but everything is very much interconnected. So thank you. Sorry for taking telling you about this so much, but that is how it is. So I hope it was easy and understandable. Thank you so much, masters. Yes, Gaganji, do you have anything to say?
Just have a question.
Yeah.
One of my friend, they said that they were just talking to me, and they said that his wife, he's a meditation as well. He do a lot of meditation, but I don't think they do this where you're just talking about the thoughts. So you're saying his wife, she is very angry, like she's fighting a lot with him. And so, as you just mentioned, that is that he's reflecting himself on her, and that's what's happening. I just want to make sure if you can just
sometimes there are deep emotions that are attached, and not only both of them are reflecting each other, but until unless we look into their life, and or we hear them out, we can't make out. But definitely most of the time it is like one is reflecting on the other. Not that way, but some how to say, if me and you are talking, for example, if me and you are talking and I don't like something in you, okay, that irritates me, suppose, for example, that is irritating me. Now what I need to do, I understand that there is something that I need to learn. I need to be patient, and also I need to understand that there is something in my own self that I see in you, and that irritates me. That means if wife is very much angry, that is another emotion, but there is something in the husband that irritates her. But angry part is something else. Like that is the emotion she's putting out. The husband must be definitely irritated with her angriness, right? With her anger. But same way, the wife must be angry because of something that she sees in her husband. But there is that some part of hers that can be seen in husband. That is what she sees in husband, and that irritates her. That means she needs to correct that thing that she sees in her husband.
I'd rather not say nothing. I just wanted to clarify, but
Yes.
I just don't want to get involved. But I just wanted, this is what you said about that you see yourself and that's what's reflecting. I just want you to make sure.
Yeah. So actually what happens is, suppose as an example, I told you, right, that I have a known person, and that known person, whenever that person comes, I become irritated. Why? Because there is something, that behavior which I don't like, and that behavior is there in that person. Now, but what I need to do? First of all, accept that person, forgive that person, understand that their soul level is different, my soul level is totally different. And thirdly, can I correct that in me? Is that habit is in me? If that habit is in me, am I also irritating anybody else? Can I change that? Once I start working on that habit, that thing will go away, that person will go away from my life, or that behavior from next time won't happen. And you start giving loving energy to that person, send loving energy to that person. Many relationships can be correct with the same behaviors. Like how, if a person is not supporting you, what you can do? Bodily, there might be many changes. Your back will be aching, your spine will be paining, because you are not getting support from your husband or your family, your siblings, whoever. You will have that spiritual experience, spiritual pains, in your body, which tells you that this is the problem. But then when you start affirming that, I am being supported by everyone loves me, everyone supports me, everyone helps me and guides me. So and so affirmations can be helpful. But now what you can also do, you can start sending loving energies. Feel that unconditional love. Forgive that person for whatever they have done. Forgive them, forget, release that, let go of those emotions and see that change. So there's like so much interconnectedness with every thought, that once you start practicing these things, and once you start understanding every thought and becoming aware of your thoughts, it will definitely help you big time. It will just change your life 360 degree, Thank you, Gaganji. Thank you for asking, because with your question, other people can also understand, and that should go actually. So wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Vaibhavi, right? I forget your name. Sorry. Yeah. Please start your video. Greetings, Master.
Atmavandan. Yeah. Atmavandan. My camera is having some issue. I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
Hello.
Yeah.
As you said that whatever happens around is our soul's reflection, or our thoughts reflection. I don't understand why Mira was poisoned. If it was soul's reflection, she left everything. She never wanted a position. She never wanted jewelry. She never wanted anything. She was just into spirituality. Still, everybody says, you are praying God rather than doing some materialistic things.
Because
she never wanted to marry even.
Yeah.
Her uncle poisoned his own daughter, and rather sacrificed her own daughter, and made her sacrifice her spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Now,
see, I would, definitely we will come and take this topic of soul plan, soul journey, why we all are here, why we have taken this incarnation, and why, are you able to hear me? What is your full name?
Vaibhavi only. I unmuted myself, so my sound will not disturb yours.
No problem. So now the thing is, see, what happens is, Yes, Asha ji, you want to speak something?
नहीं सुन रहे
Okay.
सुन रहे
Hmm. Yeah, so same way, what happens is Meera was poisoned because of the other people in her life. And also she was also poisoned because that might be her soul plan, that was the way to go. But everything, when it comes together, um, I should not connect these two as the reflection of their soul, but because she must have taken that as her journey, like according to her soul plan, she must have, thought about it. The soul must have planned everything before that soul came into planet Earth. The family they chose, the husband they chose, how whatever lessons they need to learn, that also, and how they need to go from this planet Earth also, that has to be chosen. But every soul who comes here, they are given that lessons. So there must be a particular lesson for Meera also, something that she needed to learn. And same way, according to her parents, or whoever in relation was who gave them that poison, they also must have learned something from that. I don't know much about them, but still I understand that the soul plan does exist. Only the part where we are doing something that irritates us. But Meera was in that own her that bhakti zone, where she was just into that her bhakti, that my Krishna will be coming, right? So there's like nothing else apart from that. She was totally into whatever you do to me, it is okay. I would take it. I would live like that, and I would end my life, because he is the savior. He will come and save me. He will. And she, uh, I think she knew already that this physical life is full of illusion. Only the soul continues. Soul journeys ahead, right?
So everything that happens to good people means saints and all that, like Sant Tukaram, when there was a drought, and he opened up his all that whatever food items he had in the family, means he was farmer family, and everything whatever he has collected for the village. The
Yeah.
village people standing in the queue said, and they rushed into the, and they started beating him. If he stopped, no, you take 10 kg each family.
Mm.
Don't loot like this.
Mm-hmm.
So they beated him and looted him
Yes.
instead of helping his charity.
Maybe in the past incarnation he must have done in some other past lifetimes or incarnations, where he must have looted the same way, or he must have done the same thing. So in this soul plan, soul journey, or in this lifetime where he was Sant Tukaram and he was giving, but because now his soul has come into that higher soul consciousness or higher level of soul, but the other people who are still there are actually doing the same thing that he must have done, or there must be a lesson that needed to be learned by Sant Tukaram, right? So that is a different scenario altogether. The history part is totally different. I'm talking about the thought process. I'm talking about the reflection of how any behaviors can actually bring that irritation in you, where you actually understand why that person is particularly that energy, you don't like that energy, because there is something that is creating that botheration in you, which is still in you need to correct that. So there is that thing. But Sant Tukaram, Meera, or any other master which the history has known, they did not they were not irritated. They just went with it patiently, very patiently. That this is where they were very quiet. Even Mahatma Gandhi, he had this non-violence movement. He did not do anything. There were other people, like when India was getting independent, that time there were other parties also who took that stance that there we need to give this movement a great go, where we need to shout and scream and we need to fight for our rights. But Mahatma Gandhi was totally against violence. He took that non-violence, Dandi March and so and so. Same way, many great masters, they have to, for soul evolution, for understanding, they are given a lot of problems. Every now and then, testing is there for each one of us. Are you able to take it? Are you able to understand it? Are you, like how when a child is being tested in class with all the difficult questions and problems in maths or any other subjects, why are they given? So that they come out in flying colors, that they understood the basic idea behind it, every subject. And once they pass, they are brought into that upper level, upper grades, right? Same way, our soul also journeys ahead. For we are definitely going to come and I'll tell you about the soul levels also. So there are 7 to 8 soul levels, and for every soul level, we have to have 350 to 450 incarnations to upgrade us, to go on to a different level. So there's like more and more depth, which we are going to talk about in later classes. So tomorrow it will be the 7 layers of the human body. But I hope till this you understood, Vaibhaviji. It was clear for you.
Thank you so much, Master. Thank you. Thank you so much. I enjoyed today's session. Every second I enjoyed. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Master.
Thank you so much. Yes, because there is like lot of things that we are still going to learn. And yes, Harsiddhi ji, would you like to ask something or speak? Thank you, Vi. Vaibhavi ji, sorry.
Hello, Madhuji. Atma Vandan.
Atmandan, greetings. Yes.
Today's session was wonderful, really wonderful. I have gone to some trance level and very difficult to come out of it.
Wow.
But today's topic is also wonderful. Miraculous thinking, we are not doing day-to-day practice, but we can do, because we are practicing this negative thoughts from so long time.
Yes. So
that's why this pattern, we have to break that pattern that I understand from this session. Yeah, we are doing negative thinking every day because it is in a regular practice.
Yes, we are actually creating that cycle every day. Okay, as soon as there's something happens, as soon as our parents or our siblings or our husband or children, whoever says anything, first thought is negative. Why we have to think negative? Why can't we think positive? So you have to sorry, excuse me, we have to understand that we have to bring that positivity in us and think positive rather than bringing positivity. Just think positive for every negative thought. Okay, you thought you thought something negative about your own self or about someone else. Now try to avoid. So the best things are, try not to gossip with your friends, try not to see negative things, negative movies or news. Sometimes the news are so bad, like rape, murder, killing, or violence with your family members, or violence with anyone else, school violence, gun, so and so things. There are so many things. What happens is, when you see negative things, so I will also teach you about what is the diet that we should, not only eating but seeing and thinking.
Mental diet.
Mental diet. So spiritual diet. So now the thing is, these are the things that are going to come and we are going to learn about it. But this is a very nice way to start and becoming aware of our thoughts. What we can do, as soon as you think negative, try to be aware that you thought negative. Okay, now you thought negative, what to do? Try to say cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete, and try to supply 3 positive thoughts for 1 negative thought. For 1 negative
the formula thought, is wonderful.
1:3. Like 1 negative equals to 3 positive, not equals to, change, transmute to 3 positive.
Yeah.
So, and cancel.
Madhuji, I want to share one thing, that children are watching movies like the world is in danger and all this type of movies. Now children are crazy about that. So when Corona comes, I discuss with my niece and my son that people are watching these things and they are attracting. That's why this type of situations are coming. tsunamis and coronas, and
Yes.
they are manifesting these things.
Yes.
So my son says, if one person is manifest, then how can it happen to so many people? I said, when you
Everyone
go
is
to
watching.
theater, multiplex, you are even 100 people are watching same thing and thinking same thing. So this is collective energy,
Yes.
and it works very high. So it's my personal thinking. I don't know. It's really
No.
this
Same
type
way.
of happening.
Definitely, you are thinking in a correct way and going in the right direction. Definitely, that also happens. That is why we each and every one of us who are here or whoever are going to listen through this video, we have a great responsibility, a major responsibility, that we are light beings. Our the foundation of our life or foundation of this incarnation is that we have come from light dimensions. We are here to up the level of this earth frequency. We need to understand that with every thought we have the power to create our own reality. We have the power to create this earth's reality. We have the power to create our own reality and bring earth to a new dimension, to a great higher frequency dimension. That is what we can do. So yes, and that affects us. So every negative thought that we create, it creates a ripple effect. Like as you put a drop in the water, what happens? That creates a ripple effect. Same way, our thoughts create our realities. As soon as we start thinking negative, or even we think about someone else, that reality will go and hit that person. That energy is there, that energy goes. So it's up to us how to hold back our negative thoughts and supply that supply positive thought to our mind. Not only positive, but the best way to think is miraculous thinking. Miraculous, like that something great is going to happen, something good is going to happen. Like every morning you can get up and say, affirm, I am healthy, I am vibrant, I'm lovable, everyone supports me. That is the one thing that we all can do. So thank you Harshadji ji.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. So masters, I think today we have the time is up now, so I will end the session. But yes, tomorrow we have 7 layers of the human body, and I would ask each and every one of you to please come on time so that we can start the meditation on time and we can take the wisdom on time. Okay. Thank you, masters. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you are. We all have a blessed and happy, healthy day, healthy life. So thank you, masters. Thank you for joining. May you all enjoy your everyday life. Be healthy and happy. Keep smiling.